Hi, I'm Lynne Duthie and I am one of the founders and directors of Esker Spirits. We are an artisan gin distillery based in Royal Deeside. In fact, we're Royal Deeside's first gin distillery. My career journey to date is fairly single track, and that my background is mostly in learning and development, leadership development and organisation development in the oil and gas industry. But alongside that goes a very healthy pastime in being a big gin lover, and that's really how we got to where we are today. Esker is a company that my husband and I run, and both of us are gin lovers. And one of the things that we really love about gin is gins that are full flavoured, have a bit of interest to them, that don't get lost in a tonic. And really, over the course of a few years experimentation, we came up with a recipe that we really loved, kept going back to, hence Esker Gin was born. And it's a full flavoured gin, which makes it slightly different from some other gins on the market. We set out really not to have a gimmick with our gin. We have an unusual botanical, which is silver birch sap, that we harvest ourselves from the trees at the Kincardine estate on Deeside, and it's a real nod to our local area and it's something that we're really proud of. I think for the moment everyone would recognise that the gin market is a very crowded one, so it's finding something to differentiate yourself, and for us it was important to do that through taste primarily, but also through our brand and working with a partner who is really strong in branding, was able to interpret what we wanted and how we wanted to represent ourselves. That was really key. So yeah, probably that breaking into a busy market and finding the right brand that represented us, those were probably two of the bigger challenges. It's such an interesting area for me, coming from my industry background primarily is in oil and gas, which is fiercely competitive, and I think probably each organisation in oil and gas would feel that they do things the best way. One of the things in the industry, the spirits industry, the drinks industry, that I really appreciated is that people are really willing to help you out. We've had support along the way from Business Gateway, part of the enterprise network, and we really have worked closely with an advisor there. But really our biggest supporters have been from people within the industry locally themselves. So some of the more influential local drinks retailers, for example Aberdeen Whisky Shop and Deeside Drinks Emporium, just to give them a name check. They've just been amazing in helping us get off the starting blocks, and also the Bradfords, who have the Kincardine estate, initially were just fabulous in helping us get a bit of a start. So we set up the company, we worked on a recipe for a couple of years. We set up the company in October 2015. We sold our first batch in June, or end of May rather, 2016. So this past year has been a really crazy roller coaster of a year, just to get to the point we are now, where recently, in fact 2 weeks ago, we won an award, which is best gin in Scotland, or best Scottish gin rather, which we got to out of blind tasting by 4 industry experts. So really for us that topped off an amazing first year and something that we could be more proud of. I think for us probably the biggest break was actually selling our first batch. So we actually sold our first batch to a single buyer, and that actually was Deeside Drinks Emporium. And they were a pretty hard master to start with. They made it really clear they weren't interested in taking another gin, but they really loved what we produced, bought the first batch and took it to Taste of Grampian last year. And I think that gave us the confidence that actually there is a market for what we're producing, and we're really delighted with that. Yeah, for us, we've really been looking to grow our team. So to this point, it's been, my husband works full-time in the business, I work part-time in the business. So that really, while it got us to a point we really needed some extra pairs of hands to help. So we've got, we're a growing team really at the moment. We've got 3 additional people in the team now to help us move forward. So that, and looking to the export market, those are really the next things.